Damn, why do my traps look kind of fire here? Um, God, bro, I've spent the entire day today just watching college baseball, and I'd be lying to you if I said there's anything I'd rather be doing. Um, yeah, it's Sunday night, the classic Sunday scaries, whatever bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's the worst thing ever. Sorry, I'm late. Came out. You're literally the first one here, my guy. I love it. I love the energy. Yeah, if you're not here within the first 30 seconds, you're late. Um, DB, my guy, Daniel Perry. What the fuck is good? Um, like, why is the channel for the college baseball like whatever squeeze play? It's not. They don't have it on like regular television. I'd love to watch all the games at once, but I can't. Um, yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. I actually had a very, very, very low key weekend, which is shocking for me. I hung out with my sister yesterday. It's been like first weekend in I don't know, uh, first weekend in like I don't know, probably about 4 months that I didn't have anything to do, which was great. And once in a while they need that reset. I know you want to beat their asses, but the Spurs post game interviews after they won, man. Yeah, you know what? I didn't watch any of it because let them celebrate now. Let them be happy now. Let them like I listen. I respect it. I respect what the Spurs did. I respect all that shit. But Victor Wembanyama crying like he just won an NBA Finals. Good man. I'm glad that you won your big championship. Because you're not coming to New York. You are not taking this from the New York Knicks. I love it, man. I do respect it, Kmart. I'm just fucking around for the most part. That's a young team. That's a group that came together very quickly and figured it out. It's just a shame they're running into a fucking buzzsaw in the New York Knicks, baby. I can't wait. I wish I could fast forward to Wednesday at 8:30. Um, it's just like it's the talk of the town. Obviously, everybody's discussing. The only thing anybody wants to talk about is the New York Knicks. I don't want to talk about anything else. It's a great time to be a New Yorker, as it is always, obviously. Um, but anyway, we can talk about whatever you guys want. This isn't just sports talk here, but I mean, I could also talk about the Knicks for hours. Knicks gonna win it all? Tennis. You better fucking believe the Knicks are gonna win it all. It's championship or bust, baby. I feel good. I very very strangely feel good about the Knicks. Probably not like I'm probably feeling a little too good. Mostly because I don't think the Oklahoma City Thunder were a good matchup for the Knicks. I think San Antonio is slightly better. The problem with San Antonio is they have the ultimate wild card. I've said it over and over again. They have the ultimate trump card in Victor Wembanyama. And if Victor Wembanyama is playing well, there's nothing you can do. He is just that guy that he's unstoppable if he's playing well. The Knicks are just going to have to do what they can to slow him down. Um, but I'm not afraid. I'm sitting here. I'm not afraid. If they win, we partying at your house. If they win, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I could smell the shit running down Chet's leg last night away from my house. Dude, you want to talk about a guy who completely and utterly decided to no show? Like, I cannot believe they were talking about it. I don't know who was talking about it. Maybe it was on ESPN. But that last possession that Chet Holmgren had where he fell down with the ball, like you had Victor Wembanyama with 5 fouls in that situation. All Chet Holmgren had to do was, attack. Like it didn't matter. Like at that point, you don't worry about getting your shot blocked. You go after a guy like that. You force him to try to make a play, and you force him into a foul. And Chet Holmgren had no balls last night. Which whatever, man. Doesn't matter to me. I'm good. I'm chilling. Good. I don't want to play. I didn't want to play the Oklahoma City Thunder. I wanted the Spurs. So, but yeah, that was crazy to me. Chet Holmgren just taking two shots the whole game. For a guy, he's been Oklahoma City like second best player. What up, you fucking idiot? What the hell is that? The fuck is that all about, dude? Damn, Derek. Damn. I want to talk about. We can talk about a lot of things right now. There's a lot of shit going on. The Knicks are in the NBA Finals. I spent my entire day vegging out watching college baseball. Joseph Smith was called a prophet. What? What are we doing here? But for real, what's good? Not much, Derek. I'm chilling, man. What the hell? Sorry, I can't believe what I just watched. I would be absolutely furious if I was SGA. The rest of the starting five combined for like 15 points. He was so good last night. Fucking Shea Alexander was unbelievable last night. I just called him by his government name. It's from South Park. I didn't know that. I don't think I've probably seen that South Park episode, but I don't remember it. Um, fuck. Yeah, he was so good last night. The rest of his team was fucking miserable. Um, wait, do I? Hold on. Okay, I do have all. I was curious about that. I was like, why don't I have all messages on? Yes, I of course the Mormon. Yeah, is that the one where everybody goes to hell and they find out the right answer is Mormons? Yes, I think so. Um, but yeah, dude, I got the Sunday scaries. I got the ultimate Sunday scaries. Nixon four, Mendel. Nixon fucking four, baby. I love it. Let's go Knicks. I'm so fucking dude. I like why we have to wait till Wednesday for a little fucking basketball. The Knicks are in the finals. I don't remember the last time I was this excited about anything in my life, and I think that says more about me and how miserable my fucking life is than anything. But Knicks in four, baby. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, I'm just a fucking, I'm chilling here. I'm having I had a great weekend. Like I said, when I have a weekend where I got nothing going on, it's electric. And I didn't drink, I didn't do anything crazy, I didn't like run around, I didn't fucking this, that, or the other thing. Felt good. Felt good to just sit around, um, and veg for a weekend. I did go to the gym every day this weekend. Got to wear only Knicks cap till after the finals. Yeah, the big hat is more of a reason for people to go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I don't have a giant Knicks hat, so if I did, I would wear it. Sorry, I'm just stunned at what they just did. I'm watching college baseball. There's a pitch right down the middle. They didn't call a strike. Spurs in seven. Yeah, Derek, I'm gonna have to fucking ban you from chat. I'm gonna have to fucking throw you into the fucking ocean. Yeah, that's if I ever come to California, Derek, just for that alone, throwing you in the fucking sea. We got to do a fundraiser for the big hat, dude. They just don't make them in the Knicks. They don't make NBA teams for Noggin Boss. If they did, I would have one. Apparently, UCLA got beat. I watched that game. That was insane. I can't believe UCLA went down. St. Mary's, what a job. Wemby's dropping 40. Yeah, the Knicks are going to win 140 to 41 because Stephon Castle will get a point. Great. Wemby can drop whatever he wants. The rest of the guys aren't going to do shit. The Knicks, dude, the Knicks are a wagon. People are talking about it. Um, yeah, UCLA got beat by St. Mary's twice in that region. Second time ever. Spurs will cook hard. Derek, I've heard your basketball takes, man. They're not very good. So that actually makes me feel a lot better about the Knicks situation. Like, you can't hurt me right now. The Knicks are going to be NBA champions in 2 weeks. I can't wait. And I'll stream from the parade, Derek. I'll show you. I'll show you a parade. I'll show you, how New York runs. I'm totally joking. I'm not going anywhere near that parade when the Knicks win the title. There's no chance. Like I'm afraid. I'd be afraid for my fucking life. I think you need to realize the Knicks don't have it easy. I think you need to realize that the Knicks are better than you think they are. The Knicks have dominated the NBA playoffs. The Knicks have dominated all year. The Knicks are a great basketball team. A guy went to his priest and said, "Father, I am constantly hear a voice telling me what to do. Am I possessed?" No, son, you're married. I like that. Sister wedding is game six. Well, luckily the Knicks are winning in five, so you don't have to worry about that. Do I ditch the wedding or will it be finished? We're not going to be finished. The Spurs are going to be done. Um, but if there is a game six, yeah, your sister picked a like. You gotta tell your sister and her husband like, bro, what in God's name are you doing scheduling your wedding on game six of the Knicks in the NBA Finals? Like that's on them. That's a them problem. How can you not go to the parade if they win the title? Derek, do you know what's going to go on in New York City when the Knicks win the NBA title? I do kind of want to see it. It would be a hell of a stream, but like I feel like somebody else would be streaming on my phone. Like my phone would get stolen. Like I think they would shut down the Long Island Railroad if the Knicks won the title because like the amount of people that would come to the city for the parade, well, go to the city, excuse me, it would be the fucking it would be the craziest event in the history of mankind. Thought it was all over after they went down 2-1 in Atlanta. I called it. I'm like, they're not losing another game in that series. Atlanta played their best game when they won that game, and the Knicks were terrible. New York is going to burn to the ground. It's going to be a fucking madhouse. Like you see how these people react, and a lot of it's like content creators and people that really don't give a shit about the Knicks. Honestly, like a lot of it is just like people looking for their 15 seconds of fame that do this shit. That's kind of why I don't even really want to go to the parade when the Knicks win. Like that's one big thing is it's a lot of people that are just going to be looking to make a fucking name for themselves. And I don't know, man. I'd probably just rather watch the parade on TV and celebrate with my family. Are you streaming every finals game? I could. I could stream during the finals. Um, I might have something planned next weekend. I will be sitting here watching the finals, but I might be leaving Friday night to go somewhere. We will see. Is Mamdami a real fan? I would imagine. You know, Mamdami's a New Yorker. He's a sports fan. Nobody in New York, like anybody who's a real true New Yorker, like roots for the Brooklyn Nets. And I'm not just saying that to shit on the Nets. That's just the way it is. Flay, why is your Superman tattoo a puzzle piece? It's the autism puzzle piece. It's basically the autism puzzle piece. It's a metaphor for like when you put the pieces together because my sister's got autism. We need a play stream at a New York Knicks parade, no balls. Look, I maybe we'll see. I would love to do it. It depends what day. It would just be a fucking madhouse. Jets, 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 Jets. Darnell, my guy. How the fuck are we? I'm just saying, like, for the good of like, if you want me to be safe, I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's take it one game at a time. Zoran rocks Knicks. You seen the video of him celebrating with Knicks fans? I did. No, I mean he has to be a true Knicks fan. I believe he is. I'm sure that Zoran Mamdani is a big Knicks fan. I know he's a big Mets fan. I know he's like a sports guy. He's a regular dude for the most part. Like whatever I think about him politically, like the guy seems like a cool ass dude. Like I think he's just a regular guy. Um, again, he's somebody I'd love to fucking meet. Like maybe I'll get him on an interview. Maybe I'll go find him. Superman or Batman? Superman. Batman doesn't have any real fucking powers. He's just a rich guy. He's a rich snob. But yeah, that's what I got to do. I gotta find Zoran Mondami at the parade. I'll get him on stream. But yeah, no, Batman was just a rich fucking snob that got whatever he wanted because he had a bunch of money. What? And friends? Zoran Mondami, I'd love to chat with. He seems so chill. Yeah, he seems like a good guy. Again, politics aside, I think we get too polarized by like, oh, what the guy thinks and whatever. Like, whatever. I was pretty adamant. I didn't think he'd be a good mayor, but he seems like a really fucking cool dude. Outside of that, I would love to have a beer with that guy. He is like, he genuinely seems like a good dude. And what the hell? Northern Illinois about to beat Florida State. But yeah, no, Zoran definitely seems like a fucking cool ass dude. I like. Wait, what's your kryptonite? What's my kryptonite? Oh, so many things, dude. I have like, I don't even think you would call it kryptonite. It's just regular shit. Like, there's a lot of things that would take me down. Um, right now it's pollen. Pollen is fucking me up. I am getting absolutely fucked up by the pollen and like the allergies. I am a mess right now when it comes to that. UC Santa Barbara won the Gauchos, huh? Now what? Do they play again tomorrow? Or is there another game? No. How is that working out, Derek? Did they move on? I don't know the bracket off the top of my head. I don't know what's going on. Um, can't believe Northern Illinois just took the lead on Florida State. That's storm brewing. Also, UCLA Texas Tech softball right now. I have it on. It's a hell of a game. Superman's kryptonite is the sniffles. Mine is fucking pollen, dude. Like like I said, I get fucked up. I have the worst allergies. Like, and I'm one of those people when I sneeze like 15 times. It's the most annoying shit ever. Like, if I was around me, like I would be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, if I was somebody else, like listening to me sneeze over and over again, like people do that to me. They'll be like, bless you, and then it's like, all right, man, enough's enough. Like, we get it. You have fucking allergies. Cut it out. That sort of shit. Um, yeah, that's that. Oof. Sunday. Dude. I gotta say, this Texas Tech softball team. They are like such. They're like the bad girls of softball. I love it. They like they don't give a fuck about anything. It's an amazing. So I feel like college softball needed a villain. Do you have the allergies when your nose is always stuffed up, or does it just run? My nose is never really stuffed up. I just sneeze all the time. I get like when I'm outside, it's like I guess you would call it a running nose more than anything. I'm not really stuffed up ever, but like I fucking sneeze like a maniac, dude. Flay, what? Why exactly do you watch softball? Because I love fucking sports, dude. It has nothing to do with anything else. I'm a fucking sports fanatic, Glassman, especially when it comes to college sports. During championship season, if you tell me there's an NCAA tournament of any kind, I'm in. I'm locked in. It has nothing to do with anything else. Like this is an amazing fucking game, and softball's an electric sport, man. I've said it. College softball doesn't get enough credit for how fucking electric it is. Genuinely speaking, I am a big believer of that. This girl just came to the plate and smiled like she's happy to be there. I like this. She's like pointing at everybody. I don't know. I don't know. This UCLA girl seems like she's dead. They won and they had another game and lost to Texas. Oh, that's tough. They won. They had another game and lost to Texas. Well, it had to have been a fun year. Why don't softball pitchers pitch overhand? Because they could do so much more with the ball under. Oh my God! This girl went yard. I was wrong. Your Knicks are in trouble. Shut the fuck up, Mike. They're not in trouble. The series hasn't even started yet. You said they were in trouble 9 times, and guess what? They not at one point were in trouble ever. Uh oh. Yo, whoa, dude, you're ruining chat. Hold the fucking phone. Jesus Christ, dude. This girl just went yard. Anybody see that? Dude, slow down, lol. That was whoa. That just fucking bugged me out, dude. I was like, who the fuck? What is happening here, my man? What's going on? No need to fucking spam me like that. 2 outs. I'm wow. I can't believe what I just saw. Spurs favored? No shit. I'm not surprised the Spurs are favored because the fucking Vegas is stupid. The Spurs were dogs against OKC. Like apparently Vegas doesn't know how good the Knicks are. Spurs are going to make the Knicks fear those Spurs. No, they're not. Again, you and your fucking basketball teams are all done. You're looking at me. You're hoping that I become as miserable as you. Not going to happen. The Knicks are going to be NBA champions in about 2 weeks. There are only two teams that are going to win a championship: the Dodgers and the Spurs. Not true. Multiple championships are being given out this year, Mike, and neither the Dodgers or the Spurs are winning a title this year. The Knicks West was way rougher than the East. Not true. The East seemed easy because the Knicks were so good. Misery likes company. Exactly. I get it. I understand. It totally makes sense. I don't want to see anybody happy. I never want to see any sports fan happy. I'm with you on that. But you know, the East was so easy. No. The Knicks were just a buzzsaw. The Knicks were just so good. It made it seem so easy. You'll see when the Knicks go up 2-0 in San Antonio. When they beat up on the Spurs and the big old women they have in fucking San Antonio, you'll see what I'm talking about. Knicks RIP again. You are miserable and you want me to be miserable too. It's not gonna happen. Only other team that could have won the East was Boston. No, Boston was fucking miserable too. Well, Boston gave up a 3-1 series lead to fucking the Sixers, who the Knicks literally beat the piss out of. Like, but the Boston Celtics were a joke. And again, the fact that you say that just goes to show how good the Knicks are, that they absolutely dismantled the 76ers, who had all the momentum in the world. Hey, buddy, no hard feelings, but fuck your team and your piece of junk players. Suck it up. All right, man. Hell yeah. All right. I like that energy. Do you pray to the gambling gods to help you win? No, because they clearly don't hear my prayers. The amount of times I fucking prayed, hey, figure it out. Hey, maybe we can get a couple, like 2 more points. Nope. Knicks had an easy path to the finals. No. The Knicks didn't have an easy path to the finals. The Knicks were just so good and they made it seem so easy. Pistons were no good either. Yeah, the Pistons, like, I can't believe the Pistons fumbled that series. But hey, not my problem. My Knicks are in the finals. Again, Oh my God, the East was so easy. No, no, no. The Knicks are just a fucking wagon. The Knicks are an absolute weak team. Suck it. Fuck, man. That's almost worse than anybody actually telling me weak team. Suck it. All right, man. I appreciate just the generic hate. Wemby over Cat. It's that don't fucking disrespect Carl Anthony Towns like that by spelling cat with a C. Don't ever do that again. Not my zesty fucking big man. I am a muscle man. I am strong, big. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you. All right. Damn. Now I feel like I just got alpha in my own chat. Like I just got what the hell? I feel like I just got fucking thrown off. Shout out Jerk. That's a new one. Jerk King off. Hell yeah. I haven't heard that one yet. You will get crushed by my biceps and your viewers will be demolished. I'm not worried about that. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's a pussycat. Dude, he is the best big man in basketball. I said it. I'm not afraid. He is the best big in all of the NBA right now. Great. Wait, listen, Victor Wembanyama is going to guard Cat. Guess what? Chase him around the 3-point line. How about that? Cat is going to be a kitty against Wemby. You'll see. Cat's going to fucking put him in foul trouble. You'll see. You guys are going to learn the fucking hard way real quick. I'm telling you. But trying to think if anything good happened to me today. I went to the gym today. I gotta say, Sunday gym is a vibe and a half. Like there was nobody there. There was not one fucking person at the gym. I pretty much had the place to myself. There was like one lady on the treadmill. I went at like 3 o'clock. And then I took the walk. I took a walk to Chipotle. It was really like just nice, calm day. I really had like I, I want to not say spiritual, but WWE another bad pay per view, dude. I didn't even watch it. I'm not paying attention. Everybody that I know that's a wrestling fan is shitting on WWE left and right. I cannot believe how they keep botching everything. They suck. They're terrible. My one buddy is like a full blown AEW supporter now. I'm like, that's crazy. Like going full AEW. Nobody goes full AEW, but he is full AEW. How close are the Knicks to getting to the NBA championship game? How close are the Knicks to the NBA championship game? What do you mean? They're in the finals. WWE fucking sucks. That's a pretty fucking straightforward way to say it. It's just ever since they went so corporate, man, everything sucks ass. And the fact they're having a WrestleMania in fucking Saudi Arabia is crazy. What about UFC 250? I didn't see it. I didn't watch it. I keep saying I want to watch UFC a little more. I think it's an amazing sport. I think those people are like they're the most badass people on the planet. It's very interesting. I just never get around to watching it on a Saturday. I always find some like I end up watching fucking Cal Poly play St. Mary's in college baseball or something. I always end up like getting sucked into something else. Especially during college basketball season, don't ever expect me to watch UFC. They're the fucking midnight Hawaii game. Forget it. I'm watching that. But yeah, it's more so the fact that I I haven't dedicated time to go watch the UFC, which I think it's an amazing and an entertaining sport. I'm big into it, man. I mean, like I like it. I respect it. Why is the UFC at the White House? I don't get it. Cool venue. I think it's a cool thing. Like we're like it's a very historic building. I think it's cool. They're doing a fucking NASCAR event around the White House too. Me and my mom are trying to get tickets to it. They just need to beat one more team for them to be NBA champs. Yes, you watching any college baseball? I have it on right now. I've been watching a little. I've been watching college baseball all day. Um, I got Arkansas and Kansas on. I've been flipping around all day. I live in Oregon. Hate the Ducks. You're on the Beavers. I like that. I respect that. A little civil war in the regional, huh? Regional final civil war. That's what they call that rivalry, right? I respect that. That's a lot of fun. Ole Miss, Arizona State is a hell of a game. How about UCLA going down? Unfucking believable Sunday of college baseball. I love college baseball is amazing. Hell, if I keep this up, maybe I'll find my way to Omaha. Maybe I'll do an Omaha vlog. Because let me tell you something. You know what I love about Omaha? Obviously, I've been there. Fucking 9 casinos within fucking shouting distance. It's crazy. There's so many fucking casinos up there. Pac-12 coming back this year. I love that. I love the teams in the Pac-12 as well. Knicks NBA champs or Jets Super Bowl champs? Knicks NBA champs. It would unify fucking New York City forever. Like I don't think you understand how New York is split on everything except really basketball. They used to call it Civil War, but since the whole woke movement, not so much. It's lame. That sucks. Fuck that. Kind of like when they changed the name of the Red River Shootout to the Red River Rivalry. Like, get over yourself. Fuck you. Stop that. Call it the Red River Shootout like it's supposed to be. Call it the fucking Civil War like they've always called it. Are the Nets that irrelevant? Pretty much. And like again, I don't try to shit on the Nets organization whatsoever. Um, but it's the nature of the beast. The Knicks have been here for so long. Like it's New York. Like the Nets coming to the five boroughs never made sense. They could have stayed in New Jersey or go to fucking like Nashville. Create your own thing. Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck the woke movement. And I know the Nets were in New York too, by the way. Not that that's woke. Like I know the Nets were in New York. They were originally on Long Island for the longest time. They actually their arena used to be about like 10 minutes from where I lived growing up. Um, and about 5 minutes from where I live now. Um, so it's kind of crazy. They used to play at like at some shopping center by me. Um, but would you still have them be? No, no. See, Glassman, that's crazy. That's different. Oh yeah, that's a whole different thing. I think that name is crazy. Like, although like everybody's like, what if they named a team like the Washington White People? I think that would be hilarious. But I understand it's extremely racist. That's not woke. That's just insane. What is the name of the hospital you're going to after your Knicks lose the championship? Not going to happen. The Knicks are not losing the championship. It's not happening. Um, but no, that Glassman, that's different. I think just like stopping something being called a civil war because like what? Like what are we fucking doing here? Hey, we can't say the word shootout. Like why not? It's a fucking football game. They call it a shootout when two teams are fucking shooting it out. Just ridiculous to me. Like woke shit has gone too far sometimes. Cleveland Indians another one. The Indians is another one where I get it. I understand why they changed that. That's a little bit that's not I don't think that's on the same level. Like like St. John's changing their name from the Red Men to the Red Storm. Like get that. That makes sense, but we can't say Civil War. Like I think there's a fine line where like, oh, why can't we call it the Civil War anymore? But I understand the changes of the Redskins, Indians. That's fair. That makes sense. Like even like we were talking about the other night, like when the Wizards were the Bullets. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the Washington Bullets, dude? What if the Johnnies make a run? I'm a huge St. John's fan because of Ricky P. Is it God in my eyes? Yeah, dude. If St. John's makes a run, that would be sick. St. John's looks really good. They were crushing the Big East all year, and I'm not really a big like I love St. John's basketball. I love the locals with colleges. I follow I keep an eye on Hofstra baseball, Stony Brook baseball. I really haven't kept an eye on St. John's, but they were dominating the Big East all year. Um, Hopefully they can make a little run. You don't see the Indians protesting these teams. You don't especially like my favorite one is like people always go like, oh, the Florida State Seminoles. Like, when are they going to change their name? The Seminole tribe fucking loves Florida State. Like, I don't know if you ever like seen that stuff, but like the Seminole like tribe is like very much like they're good. They can use that. But the Cleveland Indians thing, it just has bad connotations all the way back. St. John suck. You suck, Derek. You suck. St. John's might be getting Northern Illinois in the fucking. Oh no, never mind. Tie game. Derek, where the fuck are your Gauchos? They're heading home right now. St. John's heading to a super regional. Is that going to be tonight? Oh no, that's 2 games. Jeez. Again, I'm not even a St. John's baseball guy. Is your mom named St. John? Whoa. Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck, man. Are you a Rutgers guy or not really? When it comes to football, yeah, I've adopted Rutgers just because they're the closest team in terms of Division One FBS college football. They're the closest team to me, so I kind of fell on that bandwagon. Um, so yeah, that's about it. I don't even know where I'm going. I was just kind of rambling there. But yes, Rutgers is like we get Rutgers on the radio here on WFAN, so I jumped on the Rutgers bandwagon. There's plenty of Saturdays where I'm driving around and I listen to my Rutgers play football. Texas is tough. They are. Texas is tough. I've been to a game at Ditch Field, right? Is that what it's called? Ditch, like something Ditch, Frank Ditch or some shit. I don't know. It's a hell of a. I was at the game when Paul Skeens hit a home run for Air Force against them. Greg Schiano was a G back in the day. Shout out Greg Schiano. Greg Schiano's still there, right? Or did they fire him finally? You know what the thing is? Like Schiano was great back in the day. He brought Rutgers football to like kind of back to where they were at the be. Like Rutgers won the first ever college football game. People forget that. Um, kind of brought the program, made the program relevant, and then of course they had to take the Big Ten money. Like Rutgers should not be in the Big Ten, but it's kind of cool having teams like Ohio State, Penn State come to Piscataway. It's very cool. My girlfriend offered me a BJ. I said no. Rather listen to you. Tennis. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Fucking put me on in the background and just get a blowjob, man. Just stay in chat though. He came back after his NFL flop. Is he gone again? I don't know because Rutgers has been kind of rough these last couple of years. I don't know. He was their coach last year. He might still be there. Bring back the Big East. They need to bring back the Big East in football. Um, I actually am okay with the new Big East, Glassman. I like the Big East the way it's structured now. I think it's a perfect conference again. I like that it's a bunch of big cities around the country. I think they could add. I think the Big East having needs to have like VCU. If they're going to add a couple teams like VCU, um, is really the big one. I think like if you're talking big East Coast cities, having Richmond involved would be pretty cool. But we'll see. I like the new iteration of the Big East. I'm fine with it. Is Syracuse big at all in New York City? No, not at all. Not anymore. Um, they were when they were in the Big East. They were a much bigger program. When they were in the Big East, they were a big deal in New York. I got buddies. I got a friend who went to Syracuse. I have friends who grew up Syracuse basketball fans. But once they went to the ACC, that pretty much killed all the momentum they had in the state of New York. Get a blowjob while Flay is speaking. Perfect idea. Yeah, listen, it'll keep you fucking. It'll keep you like. It'll make her think her blowjobs are bad because you'll go soft. There you go. Wait a minute. Am I late? You're good, Vendetta. Think about it. Just looked it up. He's still there, but he's under the gun this season. Yeah, he's got to be by now. Like the last couple of years, they've been pathetic. Um, Wednesday is D Day for your Knicks. Yeah, Wednesday is gonna be D Day for your mom when I fucking see her. Did you stay up for the whole Arizona State baseball bet versus Ole Miss? No, I fell asleep and missed it. I'm kind of glad I did. I would have been fucking furious. Yeah. Then she'll think she's not doing it well enough, and oh shit, dude, the sprinklers just came on during the softball game. This is incredible. Somebody forgot to shut the sprinklers off. Otto the Orange is badass, dude. Did you see last year Otto got in trouble? Like some lady yelled at Otto because he like went on the court. It was fucking hilarious. Vendetta, you're good. Do you think Right Out of Compton is a good movie? Straight Out of Compton? Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Um, I think like documentaries like that though, Vendetta is the thing I think about that is I think they need to make those like TV series because I don't think they cover enough. They kind of rush through everything because they have to in a movie situation. But I would be more inclined if that was a TV series. But it was a good movie. I liked it. But I feel like it didn't tell enough of the story. If that makes sense. Should I watch Borat, dude? Yes, always. The answer to that question is always yes. You should watch Borat. Borat's one of the funniest movies ever made. It is genuinely a a cultural masterpiece. I think everybody should watch Borat every day. Legit, I saw that movie in theaters. It's like I've never heard a movie theater like dying laughing. The air was out of the room. There was no air in the fucking like theater the entire time. That's how fucking funny that movie was. Um, I'm a big Borat supporter. Shout out Sacha Baron Cohen. Bruno too. Great movie. Oof. Yeah. You have to ask if you should watch. What? Fuck, man. How did I just get? I just got a wave of being tired. Peace. I'm gonna come back at 1:45:39. What about the Dictator? Another great movie. I forgot about that one. Dictator, another great movie. Vendetta. I'll see you later. 1:45. Is that like the time? I'm not gonna be live at 1:45. I gotta go to work tomorrow, man. Wait a minute. What is this? OVW? Oh wow. But yeah, Dictator, another great movie. Fire me up. I love the any all those Sacha Baron Cohen movies are so good. I didn't realize like Sacha Baron Cohen, the Ali G show back in the day. That show was fucking funny too. In 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 39 milliseconds. Okay, well maybe I'll be here. I can't promise that. Are you old enough to have seen The Outsiders top five cinematic productions of all time? Dude, look into it. The Outside. I've seen The Outsiders. I didn't watch like I'm not like I didn't see it when it came out, but that was like Patrick Swayze, right? Was in that movie Patrick? Who else? I saw it because we read The Outsiders in school, and then we watched the movie afterwards. Who's rustier, the Knicks or Donald Trump? Definitely the Knicks. I mean, definitely Donald Trump. Excuse me. The Knicks are not rusty. There's no rust in the New York Knicks. They're going to destroy the San Antonio Spurs. So you like quesadilla in your ass? What? What did I say? What if anything did I say would make you think that I would want any quesadilla, any sort of Mexican cuisine anywhere near? S.E. Hinton wrote the book. Great book, great movie. Um, fucking shout out Ponyboy Curtis. Yeah, we read that in high school. That was a great book. Hot take, but I kind of like the last season of South Park. I didn't watch the last season of South Park because I don't have Paramount Plus. And I wasn't going to get it for South Park. South Park kind of soured me on a couple seasons in a row where I was just like, I felt like they were, it just felt like it got they like lost their touch. If anything, you didn't. I just randomly said, okay. I was going to say, what the fuck did I say that would have made you think that? But hey, all right, to each their own. D. Wow, Billy Boy. Oh, sorry, that was the same pitch. This Texas Tech UCLA game is fucking lit. By the way, it's so lit that I'm yawning trying to talk about it. And this guy, what's his face? Don't you get the Comedy Central channel? Yeah, but isn't South Park's not? Do they still show South Park on Comedy Central? I thought it went to Paramount full time. Like they show South Park, like they show old South Park episodes, but I thought they went to Paramount full time. Am I crazy? Am I completely wrong there? I've been known to be wrong about things like this. It's on Comedy Central too. I didn't know that. I must not have been paying attention. I thought they completely got rid of it off of Comedy Central. Paramount does own Comedy Central. That makes perfect sense. So I'm just a big fucking dumb idiot, huh? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that question. All right. Oh fuck, man. Tired. Trying to get rid of the Sunday scaries, man. You are very intelligent, laughing my fucking ass off. What? I can't tell if you're fucking lying to me or not. What the hell? You still think that Wemby is the GOAT? I think he's gonna be by the time he's done. I don't think we've ever seen a better like all around player than Victor Wembanyama. I don't think we're ever going to. But I don't think you can necessarily call him the GOAT. but in terms of like a guy who is that good, how would you rank all five New York City boroughs? Comedy Central shows the new episodes and they're on Paramount Plus. Hell yeah. Um, how would I rank the five boroughs? So from one to five, we'll go. Manhattan's the best borough, not even close. Um, Queens is number two. Brooklyn's three. Bronx four. Staten Island five. There's really no reason to go to Staten Island for anything. The Bronx. The only reason the Bronx cracks gets ahead of Staten Island is because that like the Yankees are there. There's something to do there. There's actually something to do in the Bronx, but that's really it. Um, Queens, obviously, you got the Mets, great food. Brooklyn, good pizza. Um, Not much to do though. And then Manhattan, you could fucking do anything. Like on a nightly basis, I've always said if I ever lived in Manhattan, if I ever moved to the city and lived in Manhattan, I'd probably be dead. Having something to do every single night, being able to like walk around the streets and find yourself into some sort of situation wouldn't be good for me. Who's going to be crying more, you or Spike Lee? You, Mike, when you fucking are wrong again, baby. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about the many hookers you hang out with? Since you are one as well. Um, One, I've never hung out with a hooker. The only time I ever interacted with a hooker was when I was I was in Vegas. So when I went to Vegas with my mom, when we went for the Islander game, a hooker came up to me and she started talking to me and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And like I was drunk as shit. I'm like, "Oh, like this girl likes me." I kind of figured it out really quickly. I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." Like, you know what I mean? Like you ever get that moment of like, "Oh, wait, why is this girl into me?" Oh, because she's fucking paid to. Because she's trying to get me to pay her to be into me. So that was quick. And she went right to the fucking hook right away. She's like, "Me and my friend could give you a double blowjob." I was like, "No, I'm not paying for this." Yeah, she was very very pushy, but I was like, "No, I'm gonna go gamble." And um, stayed away from that. That was a very interesting situation. Like I said, I was hammered. I was at the Islander game. I must have had like 14 beers at the no, seven tall boys, so about 14 beers. I was fucked up. This hooker comes out to me and she's like, "Yeah, me and my friend can give you a double blowjob." I'm like, "Wow, that sounds great." And then she's like, "Yeah." And then I realized, oh wait, no, she's just doing that because she wants me to pay her for it. I'm not that good looking. I'm not good looking at all. I should have fucking figured that out right away. Phil, you ready for the World Cup? I'm pumped up for the World Cup. Let USA, USA, USA. Show us your coin collection, Jewish? What? Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about? It's fucking aggressive. Hey, Oregon State and Oregon's on. It's a crazy. Let's go Scotland? What do you mean, let's go Scotland? USA or die? Fucking give me liberty or give me death. That's wild that you have to be suspicious of a woman coming up and talking to a man. I mean, just because it's Vegas, dude. It was Vegas, and she was dressed like a fucking hooker. Coming up to me and just like putting her hand on my back right away and be like, "Hey, let's take this somewhere else." I'm like, "Yeah, man, like something's probably up here." Like you don't just do that. It just doesn't happen anymore. Play, show the chat your Nick's custom dildos collection. Derek, I sent that to you weeks ago because you asked to borrow it, and at this point, I don't even want it back because I don't even want to think about what you've done with it. Um, so no, I don't. I can't show them because it's still probably stuck in your ass. Surprised WWE is still going to go to the Saudi event. Yeah, it's a very interesting conundrum there, Glass. But I didn't even think about that. But they want to keep that partnership. Clearly, TKO does because they're paying a lot of money to have it there, which is fucking crazy to me. I don't know. So I wouldn't touch Nick shit. That will give me dirty stuff on me. Fair. Oh, the problem is that it isn't a dildo. It's because it has a Knicks logo on it. I see, Derek. Hold on, hold the phone. Soon they'll go. That would be a gamble. You don't want to take the double. No, because I would have had to pay for it. Also, I was staying in a room with my mom. If I brought two hookers to my room and said, "Hey, mom, don't mind me over here," like I was in Vegas with my mom. Yeah, hey, mom, don't mind me. Like I'm just got these two. I'll stop by and at by every ad high. Fuck yeah. All right. Shows your jellyfish collection. Soon they'll go to a frack. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, Flay, are you HIV out? What? WWE is all about the money, not the product. Oh, big time, dude. You see all the fucking corporate sponsors in the ring, which I get. I feel like it took them too long to fucking figure that out. They should have done that years ago. Um, just like the feel of everything, it's all about the money. Hey, mom, kick rocks for 3 minutes. Yeah, mom, go fucking wait outside. I'm gonna get a double blowjob from these hookers. Like, yeah, you can't do that. Not when you're on vacation with your mom. Sorry, mom. Like, come back in an hour. Flay, you should drink the gross soda flavors. What gross soda flavors? Like the McDonald's ones? Over here stroking my dick. I got what? Dude, this chat gets fucking wild. Should I read that out loud? Should I read that whole thing? This guy pops in my chat and goes, "I'm over here stroking my dick. I've got lotion on my dick. I'm horny as fuck. I'm freak, man." Never a dull moment. We were talking about the Knicks. We're talking about Vegas. We're talking about gross sodas, and this guy's just like, I listen. I had to. I read it. I was just shook by it. I haven't gotten one of those in a while, Frank. I was like, I stopped reading it for a second. I was like, all right, I got to read this. Like, I read fucking everything, but I stopped for a second because I was like, wait a minute. It's been a long time since I've gotten something like that. Play show us your pennies collection. There's a piss flavor, cucumber flavor, bacon flavor. Ew, that sounds horrible. You ever anybody ever have back in the day? They had they made those like Birdie Bots beans from fucking Harry Potter, and they had like all these different flavors, and it was every single one of them was gross as shit. I was like, I don't even know why anybody. I bought it because I was like a Harry Potter guy, but not one flavor. They had like grass, vomit, all sorts of stuff. It was all terrible. Like the grass one actually tasted like you were eating fucking grass. I don't even know how they did that. It was horrible, but never again. I was like, why would anybody buy this? I bought it the first time. It was stupid. I think he's quoting that phone call where a guy says that. Give him $100 and tell her to go play the slot machines. Come back in 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah, that would be a quick fucking hook. My mom's favorite slot machine, like when we were there, at it was like $10 to spend. So she was fucking running through it. Play from a scale of 1 to 50. How much do you miss reading Lil Bro's comments? I miss Lil Bro. What the fuck? Like I would say 50. I wonder where the fuck he is, man. I hope he's all right. Maybe he found another streamer to fucking bother. Like I liked when Lil Bro would come in here because he was so full of shit. Like I think he was like he had to have been like 15 years old. Because he was talking about his wife, his kids, and all this shit, and like I don't know, a lot of shit. Ever done Bean Boozled? No, I never have done Bean Boozled. I don't know what that is. Hopefully, Iran didn't end it. We can only hope. And I guess the Wi-Fi over there sucks ass now. Sucks. That just take the lead again? God damn. I also think Lil Bro lied about his life for a time. Yeah. I mean, there were so many things he would say. Like he was all over the place about everything. I didn't buy like 90% of it. Hi, can you practice English with me? Sure. Like, what do you want? What do you want to practice? How are we going to do that? Would be my question. I love I love Pen 15. I see what you did there. Oh man, I am sort of fall asleep. Penn Island is the best. People forget. PennIsland.com. Play tacos or quesadillas? Diaz. I love a good dia. Um, I like. I don't know. I just think like there's so many. There's a place by me that has a quesadilla. It's like uh, barbecue chicken, um, like crispy onions, bacon. It's unfucking believable. A good quesadilla beats a good taco any day. Both good. Like pitting my loves against each other, but still, give me the fucking Della. Takis or hot Cheetos. Ooh, I don't like either, really. I guess I'd go Takis. I didn't write tacos. You read it wrong. What are you talking about? But what's the capital of Bangkok? Nice try. Got it wrong. What's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok. You gave me the punchline. But Takis or hot Cheeto. Again, I'm not big. I'm not a big like taquitos, not tacos. Read what you fucking said again, dude. You said tacos. Who would you rather have win a championship, the Knicks or the Mets? The Knicks. The Knicks are fucking. The Knicks winning a championship would be the best thing to happen in New York, like ever. Like literally, ever. When the Knicks win a championship in 2 weeks, it's gonna be a fucking shit show. It's gonna be a madhouse. New York is together at last. Give me a fucking Knicks title every day of the week. Taquitos, I meant, not tacos. Like 7-Eleven taquitos. Still give me Diaz. Give me quesadillas. Where you live, New York. Are the Knicks big in Jersey at all? I don't know about that. I think somewhat, like maybe like northern Jersey. Um, I don't know because like the Nets were there for so long. I feel like New Jersey, the people in New Jersey love to have their own identity, like especially with the Devils. Um, Jersey's pretty much strictly Devils fans. So I'd imagine that they were pretty big like Nets fans for a while. I don't know if they followed the Nets to Brooklyn. I don't know how that worked. But people in Jersey love to have their own fucking identity. Yeah, it's really like it's kind of strictly a New York thing when it comes to the Knicks. I would imagine. Like, don't quote me on that. I don't know what they do in Jersey. Why do you talk so fast? Why English fast? Because I got to read chat, Anastasia. I try to get through things quick because, like, we don't have a lot of people here tonight, which, like, that's all right. I'm not here. I'm not going to be like sulking. That, oh, nobody's here. Like, sometimes we have nights where there's a lot of people here, and I got to get through chat fast, or else I miss a lot of things. Are you a boobs or ass man? I don't discriminate there, Derek. I am one of those people like you. You can't fucking pin my two loves against each other, man. Are the Mets or Yankees bigger in Jersey? I'd imagine the Yankees. Once you get halfway into Jersey, Glassman, like once you hit Trenton, anything south of Trenton's pretty much Philadelphia territory. So Jersey's pretty split between New York and Philly, and it's pretty much the halfway mark where like you hit like Atlantic City, New Jersey is all Philadelphia. That is a Philly sports town. Did you see yesterday that the Spurs fans took over TikTok? Good for them. Like fucking bunch of TikTok weirdos. Spurs fans can like I was saying like you see those Spurs nuns? Like the nuns who are Spurs fans? I was saying those stupid fucking bitches better not show up at MSG. I like how you can see what you're watching through the door. Yeah, I've been changing the channel. Good thing I didn't like throw like. Good thing I've never decided like let me throw some fucking porn on the TV. Like you guys would see it, I'd get banned. But it's college baseball. Pillow fight championships. The hell is that? God forbid I accidentally throw porn on the fucking TV. Put on Two Girls, One Cup. No, I wouldn't do that. Even pillow fight. Oh yeah, pillow fight championships are on fucking ESPN News, but it's USC and Texas A&M. Imagine Flay had OnlyFans on the TV and you could see it through the door. Yeah, imagine. I would get fucking banned. My YouTube career would be over. This girl's thrown 175 pitches for UCLA. Jesus Christ. 175 pitches is nuts. Cool. I'm falling asleep here, guys. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Flay, what type of grass do you like? Grass? I don't know. I'm kind of a natural sod type. Like, what do we mean by grass? Like on a field? Like we talking like your Knicks are in trouble. The first game is in the Spurs house. Wow, Mike, thanks for reminding me. You know how fucking afraid I am? 0%. Don't care. Knicks in Knicks in five. They'll take two in San Antonio. When's the last time you went a day without gambling? Not that long ago. To be fair, I've only made one bet today, and it won. Um, Today was a one bet day. I'm chilling because I didn't bet on anything else. Yes, on a field, I like playing on turf, Derek. Like especially for baseball, I was always a big turf guy because the ball doesn't fucking bounce around. There's no like bad hops or anything. I used to love playing on turf. Also, Spurs are minus 190 to beat the Knicks in game one. Take the Knicks. Vegas, it's a sucker bet. Take the Spurs. But I only had one bet today. I bet on Liberty baseball against who did they play earlier? I forget. Fuck. Boston College. I heard the Jets are trying to trade for Josh Jacobs. I did not hear that. That did not happen. Are you taking the Knicks? No. I'm not betting on a single game in that series. Unless I really like something. Jacobs is washed. Yeah, he's washed and he's in a lot of trouble. So go Knicks. No, I'm not going to touch it. Like I bet on the Knicks a couple times in the playoffs just because I was really fucking confident in them. Um, like in Game 3 against the Cavs on the road, in Game 6 against the Hawks, um, and that's it. Flay, you look like you're going to pass out. I'm probably going to very shortly. The second I end the live, I will be in bed and I'll be out like a light. Bermuda grass is the best. Bermuda grass. Like I said, in terms of like playing on a field, give me the fucking turf every single time. Even though it's really bad for your joints. Larry O'Brien, greater than winning. Absolutely. Yeah, look, if I look at the series, if I see a line, I'm an analytical guy now. When it comes to like betting on sports, I'm not just betting on everything. I'm like, I try to find good lines. I'm about to eat Panda Express. What's the best entrees? The orange chicken. You get the orange chicken. Get the orange chicken. Just get double orange chicken. If you're so confident in your Knicks, bet on them. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am confident, but I'm not gonna bet on them. Get the orange chicken with the lo mein and you're like mix it all together. I fucking love Panda Express, man. Damn. Now you got me all hungry. Now I'm thinking about Panda Express. God damn. I was having such a chill day. My one meal a day, my trying to lose weight, and now I want to find a Panda Express and eat fucking orange chicken. God. You ever like hear something, you just hear like a name and it fucking makes your mouth water? I made a bet today, but it doesn't happen for a while. Joe Burrow MVP. I respect it. Probably got a good line there, honestly. You probably got a really good odds. Think about Chris Benoit will kill your appetite. Low key, you're not wrong. The second I said it, I'm not that hungry anymore. You're always fucking thinking. Hit my parlay for $900 today. Good for you, Darnell. Fuck yeah. I love success stories like that. What was it? Bet on a certain player on the Knicks to score XYZ amount of points. I try to I try to stick to like betting unders and points because the books inflate the numbers because they know people don't want to bet overs. I mean, people want to bet overs and not unders. So you're the Shohei Otani of New York? No, no, no. I'm an analytical guy. I don't bet on everything. If I see something that I like, you got to like really dig in. 7-teamer baseball. Good for you, Darnell. Blaze Translator made all the bets. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a fall guy. Don't worry. Someone beat me up today and put their we what? Probably report that there, Nate. Don't tell me. Tell the cops. Otani got away with what Pete Rose is blackballed for. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Because baseball couldn't afford their golden child, their international superstar, to be caught up in it. If that happened, that would have been a massive, massive blow to Major League Baseball. But they found a fall guy, his translator. You said you got my back? What do you mean I said I got your back? Took the Rangers -1 plus 140. That's a great bet, by the way. The -1 bets. Very underrated bet. Greatest hitter is Pete Rose. 100%. Great, probably the greatest hitter of all time. Did you guys happen to see that stat? It's an absolutely nutty stat that Brandon Marsh is second all time in batting average on balls in play. You know how fucking nuts that is? Like Ty Cobb is number one, and Brandon Marsh on the Phillies right now is number two ever. Kind of just a wild fucking stat. Ty Cobb record was insane. The fact that Pete Rose broke it, like that was an unbreakable record. Yeah, absolutely. Ardell, that was a record that people never thought was going to be broken, and it was. You only get -1 on Rivers. Wait, what's the record? What the record is for what? It's like Gretzky gold record being caught by Ovechkin. Absolutely. Wayne Gretzky records should have never been broken. The fact that Alex Ovechkin did it and also did it um like when goalies are much better than when Gretzky was around. Like goaltending has gotten so much better than ever. Um but so I mean I guess so have the skaters. Flay, need you to hit the pillow. Why? You trying to get rid of me, bro? Trying to fucking end my stream on me? In a little bit, I'm gonna hit the pillow. But once I hit it, once my head touches that pillow, I'm done for the night. Whatever record. Oh, it's batting average on balls in play, which like it's kind of a ridiculous stat because it takes out like strikeout. It takes out like strikeouts and walks. Well, obviously walks don't count anyway, but it's just like balls in play. And he's got the second highest batting average ever on balls hit in play behind Ty Cobb. Fun fact: if Wayne Gretzky never scored one goal, he would still be the NHL points leader. Yep, true fact. Ovechkin is the GOAT. I mean, it's still Wayne Gretzky, but Ovechkin's in the conversation. Does your mom know you're a degenerate gambler? Yes. Marsh for the Phillies. Yes, Brandon Marsh on the Phillies. If you look it up, all time, I think the stat is literally BABIP, like batting average on balls in play. Brandon Marsh is number 2 all time behind Ty Cobb. Answer Mike's question? I did. No other player with goals and assists combined has as many assists. I wouldn't even call it. It's not degenerate gambling. Hold on a minute. Let's back up here. I don't know why I just said yes. It's not exactly degenerate. I'm an analytical guy. I don't bet on something unless I really like it. Like, there were fucking 15 Major League Baseball games today. You know how many of them I bet on? Zero. Because I didn't like anything. It's investing, not gambling. It's gambling. Don't. I'm totally joking. It is absolutely gambling. But still, at the same time, you got to come with this mindset. Hear me out. Hear me out here. When you're betting on sports, like if you really want to do it the right way, you got to think of it as, hey, I'm putting my money on something like as an investment. Well, I never would have guessed that about Marsh. It was a very strange stat, Darnell. Somebody brought it up on the Mets broadcast, but it's true. When you start looking at it as like, hey, I'm putting my money into something that I'm hoping I can get a return on, instead of, hey, I need to bet on these games. I sound like a fucking lunatic right now. I know that. Rounders, great flip. The truth will set you free. You let it out already. Good job, Flay. Hell yeah. You're the Boomer Esiason of YouTube. What do you mean by that? The stat is stupid, just like Luca being second most points per game in playoffs. Like, who cares? It's not a stat that really means anything, Nate. It's kind of a ridiculous stat, but it's still cool. Rounders is great. Blaze a degenerate hooker gambler. Damn. Fucking adding adjectives in there, huh? But no, I look at it different now. If you can separate like, hey, like I have to bet on this game because it's on TV to, hey, there's something in this game that I think has some leverage. That's all I'm saying. It's a dangerous game one way or another. But putting your money into anything's dangerous. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Now I know what the fuck Bruno Mars is talking about. Wait, think about it. Think about Bruno Mars said that in a song. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. And he's like the biggest degenerate gambler of all time. Like Bruno Mars, literally, they named the fucking street after him in Vegas. That's how bad he was. Vegas or Carolina. My best advice is when you gamble, anytime you put money on a bet, just kiss that money goodbye and pray your state. What? No, just be okay with like, hey, this is money I'm okay with losing. The Suns are an ass franchise and will never win shit. Probably. Vegas or Carolina. I like Vegas, but in 7 also. I think that is a 7-game series. I think it's 2 teams. It's going to be impossible to score, and Vegas has the edge in goaltending. Flay, would you bet on naked MMA if that ever existed? That's how much you love gambling. No. Like if there was a naked MMA match and I'm like, hey, this guy's got a better grapple, like this guy's not good against wrestlers, yeah, then maybe. There would have to be an edge. If there's no edge, I'm out. I just like Vegas in the series. I think Carter Hart's been so fucking good. Um, I have a tough time thinking Carolina's gonna have a good time scoring on what? Who the fuck am I talking about? Win by a dick twist. Twist his dick. Could you imagine naked MMA? Would you ever bet on yourself to beat someone in something? No, never. You like Hart over Anderson? Anderson's played well, but like the couple games that Carolina let like Montreal in those games was because Freddie Anderson let some rough goals by him. I think Carter Hart's just been amazing, but we'll see. The Carolina Hurricanes are so good; they're fucking suffocating. It's going to be a great Stanley Cup Finals. Maybe I'll go live during those games too and do like some sort of bet. But I still love these just chatting streams. Like these are my fucking go tos at the end of the night. Like maybe what I'll do is I'll do just chatting before I do a live stream, and then we can watch the game together. Like bet on your meat stick to be chopped off. I've bet on myself to beat the enemy a few times in formed action, not really betting. Well, that's real life shit. You like hard over, yeah, a little bit. It's going to be a very good series. I'm excited. Like it's 2 teams. Like I don't know. I just feel like I don't even know what to think. You like Cade Klubnik or Geno Smith? Geno. Honestly, I don't like either. Geno is ass. No, Geno sucks ass. But the Jets are tanking. They know what they're doing. The Jets clearly know what they're doing this year. They plan on winning 1, maybe 2 games. That's why Aaron Glenn's still the coach. That's why Geno Smith is going to be the quarterback. They are doing everything they can to make sure they don't fuck around and win more than 2 games this year. It is a foolproof plan. It's the only reason why you would ever bring back Aaron Glenn as a head coach. That last year was one of the worst coach. It's crazy to say because the Jets have had some miserable head coaches. I don't think there's been a worse coach for the New York Jets in the last 25 years than Aaron Glenn. Robert Saleh was rough. Adam Gase was a fucking disaster. Todd Bowles before that, I like Todd Bowles a lot. I'm upset that that didn't work out. Stank for Arch, exactly. Football is the least popular sport in the whole world. It goes football, basketball, baseball, hockey. I think hockey's a little more popular than baseball. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know. You won't even be the worst in your own division. You don't think so? I think they will be. Yeah, he should have been fired. Definitely should have been fired, but I think the Jets know what they're doing. I genuinely think um, Daryl Muji is a fucking genius, realizing, hey, we just keep Aaron Glenn around. We don't have to tank. Um, but yeah, no, the Jets were so undisciplined last year. There were so many things about them that were so bad. Football is the most popular sport in America. That's the only thing that matters. You're right, 100%. Nate, I don't give a fuck what the rest of the world thinks. This is America. But I'd be interested to know the baseball hockey debate um, around the world. I guess baseball, like the Little League World Series, they have Little Leagues all over the world. We can all agree the World Cup being the biggest sporting event in the whole world, which is true. 100%. Nobody's arguing that. There was not a bigger event. Oh, the Olympics, maybe. Hold on, the Olympics. But if we're talking one singular sport, yes, it's the World Cup. Adam Gase was worse than your boy. No, he wasn't. Adam Gase at least like knew a little bit about the offense, and the Jets should have made the playoffs. If Sam Darnold doesn't get mono in 2019, the Jets are a playoff team. But Sam Darnold got mono. Um, no, Adam Gase was rough. Adam Gase was brutal. Baseball America's pastime. You're right. Hey, Adam Gase is not worse. Was not worse than what Aaron Glenn is. It's not even like comparable. Adam Gase was a media disaster more than anything. He like knew a little bit about coaching. And again, Todd Bowles was probably the best Jets coach. I mean, after Rex Ryan, Todd Bowles has probably been my favorite Jets coach in recent memory. I was upset when they fired him. I didn't think he should have got the axe when he did. But Aaron Glenn, forget it. I don't know why the fuck he's still around. And it sucks too, because Aaron Glenn was such a great Jet. Like, love Aaron Glenn to death as a Jet. Like, wish this could have worked, but it's just not going to. That's crazy. That was right down the middle. Sanchez made two. Yeah, he made two runs. Joe Walton, best Jets coach. I don't even know who that is. Do you think my coach Sean McVay will retire soon? I feel like he will. I feel like he's been talking about it for so long. Like he just wants to get on TV, not have to worry about the grind, and he should. How many balls have you touched recently? Two. Mine. Before your time. Yeah, I honestly never heard of him. Wow, Texas Tech. That's crazy. What a game. Ditka. What about Ditka? We can talk Ditka. No, I meant for sports. Oh, how many balls have you touched recently in sports? Um, I played softball last week. I picked up a baseball a few days ago. Sean is so young, he should go for Bill Belichick's all-time wins record. Yeah, but also Nate, Sean McVay could get paid right now to be on TV for the rest of his life and never have to worry about like a full-time coaching schedule again. Like he can go live his life. I imagine, but like within the next, probably when Matthew Stafford's done, Shay's gonna be done too. I get all my balls at dicks. Don't we all? Like from a life perspective. Did you see the Texas Tech softball deal with Jason? Yes, I saw that. That shit's incredible. It's like completely unheard of. Like, would you steal a home run ball from a blind kid if no one saw what happened? No, never. Dude, I've caught a couple balls in my day. Wait a minute. Wait. What do I mean by that? No, I would never do that. I want somebody else to feel the joy. Fucking kept hitting her. Oh yeah, she what do you call it? She beat up on Florida too. That was nice. Why are you trying to ruin my organization? I'm just trying to look at it from the guy's perspective. I get it. I understand. Go, like be able to like have I don't know. Go on TV. Jorge Mateo's been balling, dude. Jorge Mateo always had talent. Also, the Jets will win more games than the Dolphins. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Would you say that you caught a couple balls in your mouth? No, I think that's what you wish. I think you're using your imagination again. Fuck, it's 10:45 now. Damn. I like 10:30. I was like, I'm tired. Juan Soto's on a fucking tear, dude. Like Juan Soto is. It's a shame that the Mets have been so bad this year, which they're picking it up right now. They're playing good baseball. Juan Soto has been so good, and he's completely locked in. I think he's got like a nine. I think they said he's got a 980 OPS this year. It's insane. Do you worship the Atlanta Braves? The Mets are going to pass the Braves in like 2 months. But he's going to shave all his hair off if the Jets go another season. I never said that. How do you like not even luck into one? You look like a guy who knows the Knicks aren't going to win. You must be on the wrong fucking stream, dude. The Knicks are winning an NBA title this year. The Knicks are going to be NBA champions. I'm fucking so fired up. I can't wait. You look like Floyd Mets. Mets will definitely not surpass the Braves. No, they will. The Mets still haven't played the Braves yet this year. The Braves still haven't played anybody. The Braves schedule is fucking hilariously easy. Has to wear a cat jersey for a day. Yeah, Mike, you have to like act as zesty as Carl Anthony Towns for a whole day. If when the Knicks win a title, you have to be like the zest man. Little bro has a better chance of coming back. I think Little bro will be back. Little bro will be back at some point. I don't doubt that. I don't think he's done. Braves already won a series against Dodgers. Good for them. That's not really anything to write home about. I'd rather have Brees Hall or Ashton Genty. Genty because he's younger. That's the only reason. Brees Hall's a fucking dinosaur in running back age. He's probably in an Iranian jail. Think they wouldn't give him a fucking phone? Here's a phone. Go watch play. He might be. Who knows? I never thought about that. That thought never crossed my mind that he could be in fucking jail in Iran. Ooh, Brees Hall or DeAndre Swift? Ooh, Brees Hall. I'll take Brees Hall over Swift. That's a good. Would you rather? Because like both those guys are pretty up there for the running back position. Yeah, give me Brees Hall on that one. What happened to Bruno? Remember him? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bruno. I remember one night Bruno got like really fucking mad. You remember that? Like Bruno had a meltdown one night because he was like, because him and I think him and Alf were going at it with like baseball stuff, and they were talking about like the Mariners and the fucking Yankees, and then I don't know, it was very weird. She's a 10 that becomes a 6 after marriage, or a 6 that becomes an 8 after marriage. Dude, the 6 that turns into an 8. LeBron in jail for drawing dicks on Alabama City Hall. What's the point of tanking and paint? Brees Hall, I have no idea. Nate, I actually think like Brees Hall's contract doesn't have a ton of guaranteed money. He's going to get cut after 1 year, but I don't really understand the point of paying him in the first place. It never made sense to me. But they at least have to try to pretend like they want to win. That's more of what it comes down to. Bruno also got low bro pissed at one point. Of course he did. Best baseball stadium food, like best thing to get. I'll tell you, like at Met games, um, the Mets have like this chicken booth in center field that has like it's different like chicken tenders with different flavors. Like they have General Tso's. Um, I forget the other ones, garlic parm, but it's like covered in the sauce. And it comes with these tater kegs, they call them. They're cheesy fucking tater tots, like tater tots filled with cheese. They're so fucking good. Will you get a big Nick's hat? They don't have him. If they had him, I would. Or do I remember that Connor got triggered? Bruno got Connor upset talking about bang. Oh yeah, yeah. Bruno was a fucking crazy person, dude. Bruno was like nuts, man. He would say some wild shit. Yeah, he was out of control. Yeah, it's very good, Frank. I mean, all in all, like Yankee Stadium's got the chicken finger bucket, which it's like a very like mundane. It's chicken fingers, but it's a cool fucking aesthetic when you're like the soda pops like the straw goes through like the bucket of chicken tenders. Yeah, Bruno was a fucking nut. Oh wait, it's coming back to me. Bruno said he was done with YouTube or some shit, so he'll remember us in his heart. Yeah, I think he was just getting too fucking triggered. He said, "I can't do this anymore." I was like, "All right, man. I'm pawning my girl's gold stuff tomorrow. Need to pay rent. Maybe hit me with a super chat too while you're at it." Her gold stuff though, gold is fucking up there. You once told me Sunday nights are the worst. They are. Sunday nights suck ass. There's nothing worse than like Sunday's great until about 6 p.m. when you realize you got to go back to work tomorrow. But have you done the 9 beers, 9 hot dogs challenge? Never have. Would love to. I should do it. Hey, tennis sent the star. I was just kidding, man. But thanks. 2 stars, 3 stars. My guy, thank you. I was fucking around tennis, but thank you. Bruno was cool. No, Bruno was cool. He just like he had a fucking switch. He would turn into a fucking maniac. Like you go into like he talked about banging Connor's mom and shit. Like, and then the thing with Alf, like he went fucking nutty on Alf one night because like they were talking shit about the Mariners and Yankees, and he had like a meltdown about it. He was like Alf, I'll fight you, pussy, and it was like, dude, all we're talking about is we're talking about a baseball series that never ended up happening because the Yankees got knocked out in the first round. That was a crazy dive. But yeah, I am yawning louder now, guys. I will. Wait. Bruno said he would dig up Connor's grandma. Yeah, that was insane. Jesus Christ. What happened to Alf? Did he just quit on himself? I don't know. Alf's been in here a couple times. Alf pops up from time to time. Would you rather go to UFC at the White House or MMA in Dubai and you fly first class? Hmm. I really like DC. I would like to check out Dubai, but I don't know. I'd probably go to the DC one. Have a good night, Flay. Nate, you have a good night. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'll give it like I want to get to the 90-minute mark. Let me get to the hour and a half mark. I got 7 more minutes, and that's right around 11 o'clock. So that's perfect. Um, yeah, probably the UFC at the White House. Just because I don't know, I don't really want to go to Dubai that bad. Um, but I also love DC. DC is a great town. If you've never been to DC, it's a great city. Lot to do. All in all, I gotta crack my back. Nothing changes. That last message was my final message. Nate, you have a good night. Yeah, I'm trying to get to at least to the 90-minute mark. Lil bro hated me the most till it wasn't. True. Um, did Lil bro hate you? Just got out. Wait, Lil bro raged at Derek. Lil bro had a melt. Lil bro had a couple meltdowns. Just got out of Buffalo Wild Wings and the waiter was gorgeous as fuck. And turns out it was married. I like how you called it. I called her it. August 23rd, me and Flair are going to play video games in our underwear till 4 a.m. Sign me up. I would do that. Video games are not video games in our underwear till 2 a.m. Sounds like a great fucking night. Lil bro said I always dogged him. Lil bro is an emotional fucking lesbian. Swing for contact. You should. Always should. Oh God, Alex Pereira or Gain? I have no idea. I don't know either one. I don't know any I don't know enough about MMA. It's like you said to Corey, gambling is worse than race. Corey was a trip, dude. Little bro told outrageous lies and Derek would call him out on it. Yeah, he'd lose it. He would go from he would say something that made him sound like he was 15, and then he'd be like, "No, I have a wife and kids." I never could keep up. Yo, Vendetta, what's up, man? You're back. How's he gonna stop the eye pokes? It's a great question. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know how any of that shit works. I'm behind on the times. All right.